Morning guys, George Blandford here. Wanted to quickly give you a video on the business and sales channel that I'm running. And specifically today I want to talk about side projects. So if you're like me and you've probably got ADHD, you're constantly launching new things and you've got new business ideas. And obviously there's only so many hours in a day. Now myself, I've got 4 kids, 3 of which live with me full time, and they are, at the time of recording this, 9, 7 and 4. And they're really busy. They've got loads of hobbies, loads of classes. So they're already in pretty stretched in terms of time. I run and own a very large digital marketing agency in the UK, a secondary agency, which is digital PR, and a range of side projects. I'm going to talk to you about those and how I obviously manage my time. So the first 2 things, I've got 2 holiday lets, which are managed by my wife. Pretty straightforward, but I produce video content, social media posts, I help negotiate contracts with suppliers, all sorts of things like that. So that's pretty low in terms of time drain. I also have a vehicle wrapping business, which initially was quite full on, getting the place set up, getting all the products in, doing the branding, getting the website launched. It's kind of 2-3 months upfront brand building, website building, and baseline marketing setups. But now it's managed by a team day to day and it's pretty reliable. I think I check in with those guys once every couple of months. It's not a big draw of time. I love my cars. Got an RS6. I've always liked performance cars. That's my kind of kryptonite, earn some money and go and buy something stupid. So one way to kind of temper that down is to have a business that's in the automotive sector where I can go and see nice cars, talk about them, speak to car owners, go to car events, that type of thing. So it's kind of like it's a business, but it's sort of a bit more hobby based. Any other business owners out there will know it's very hard to justify hobbies in your life. So I tend to do sort of business hobbies that are kind of potential to generate income as well. So that's that one. I also have probably my biggest side project, which is a health insurance brokerage. Now, I had one of these originally, sold it when I was early 20s, but went back into the market about a year and a half ago. Built a very large website for it. Starting to rank for keywords that I care about, so that's pretty cool. Again, the branding, the unique positioning, the partnerships, negotiate commission deals with providers, that type of a thing. That's absolutely bang on my kind of skill set. And then the last one is a brand new business which I've joined into, which is a door fitting company. The main thing I want to talk about is delegation of time. So I've got a business partner in my marketing agency, and he's never said specifically how many hours you're spending on this or whatever, but I am very respectful, always have been, always will be. So I will do my daily grind, my main business that generates most of my income during the hours of 8 in the morning to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. That's when I typically do all my work. And then side projects I'll be doing from 10 till midnight, maybe on the weekends. And I isn't just saying it, it's something that I have to do. A structure, do my day to day, look after the family, and then this extra stuff, which is kind of it's part fun, part looking with an eye on the future. I do it in my own kind of free time. Now, if I've got a work project that I need to dive into, something specifically for my agency, all of the other stuff will get shelved for a few days because it's a priority. The money that I earn from the big business pays for me to be able to invest it in the smaller startups. So I have to prioritize that. It includes going to events, speaking, traveling overseas, that type of a thing. So, one of my projects at the moment got shelved for 2 weeks because I just had to focus on getting overseas and doing what I needed to do for the business. So that's how I delegate my time. I've actually just this second posted my first job on Upwork. Reason being, I want to be more precious with my free time and be specific about how I use that effectively. So marketing, LinkedIn, light tasks, that's what I'm going to be using it for. But anyway, I hope that's useful.